everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamlyn and this is Sewn on the Tyne, and I'm here today to show you the patterns that I have picked up in the Pattern Swap 2019. Let's get going. So I am wearing my super cozy cardigan, which is the Papercut Patterns Fjord cardi, which I've talked about before on my channel, but I made it using a combination of a couple of remnant fabrics from Sew Me Sunshine, and I used one of the fabrics in two different ways. So I used the front and the back of the fabric to make different parts of the cardigan. It's super cozy, perfect for these supposedly summer evenings that we're having, but they're quite chilly. And I'm wearing my Sew Dainty scissors necklace, which I just adore. I love the glitter and I love the lilac, and I will leave links down below so you can go out and check out Kathy's other beautiful jewellery and treat yourself or someone else. So if you aren't sure what the pattern swap is, it is a challenge that's run over on Instagram. Now I realise that on my channel I do talk a lot about things that are going on Instagram, but that's kind of where I suppose I'm mainly based. I know that you're not all on Instagram. Hopefully it might inspire you to perhaps go over and check things out, or you know, you might just like to hear about things anyway. So the pattern swap I think started last year, and it's run by Emma from the Zipper Foot and Alice from Polka Palace. They organised a challenge where people would post patterns that they had that they didn't want, so uncut patterns or unused patterns that they didn't want. They would post it on their Instagram and they would say where they'd be willing to send it in the world. The first person to comment saying that they would like it would basically get it. The person with the pattern would post it out to the person that would like the pattern, and then ideally that person would then make the garment, share it on Instagram within the time frame, and then all of those people that made the garment and also swapped a pattern, so sent a pattern out to somebody as well as receiving the pattern, they would then be eligible for a prize draw. Last year I sort of dabbled in it a little bit. I sent out a lot of patterns last year and I think I picked up 2 in the swap. Was it 3? It was 3. But I don't think at the time I actually managed to make any of the garments within the time frame of the challenge, which was a shame. But all 3 patterns that I received last year are patterns that I've now treasured as part of my collection. I've only made 1 out of the 3, which is bad, but I definitely have plans to make the other 2. So this year the challenge was running again from the 1st of June up until I think midway through July. Basically what you would do is you would go onto Instagram, post any patterns that you had available with the hashtag patternswap19, and then people would comment if they would like one of your patterns. I've got to admit, it's been a bit full on, like really competitive. I don't remember it being like this last year, and I don't know what it is, whether it's just that the sewing community has grown a lot over the last few months, but it just seemed like the minute somebody put patterns up, they were all claimed straight away. I found it after a few days of sort of attempting to get a pattern and not being able to get one, I felt quite demoralised, like giving up, if I'm honest. I did feel a bit like, well, what's the point, because they're just being claimed by everyone and I can't sit on my phone all the time on the hashtag trying to wait for the patterns to be put up. You know, I've got a busy schedule, I work full time, so I was feeling a bit down about it. I went on and I uploaded all of my patterns I had available. I think I uploaded 25 in the end, and my goodness, what a stressful time it was uploading those. The immediate onslaught of people all wanting the patterns was quite intense. I found it quite, like, oh, it was quite odd. But anyway, all of my patterns went within seconds. I think I sent off 25. I think around 20 of those were to the UK and another 5 were around the world, USA, Norway, various places. So yeah, my patterns all went off to new homes, and I was still trying to get 1 pattern is all I wanted. I was seeing, I'm not trying to be critical or anything, I know that running a challenge is difficult, it's not easy, and I've actually spoken to Emma about this. I noticed that the same people were claiming pattern after pattern after pattern after pattern, and it just felt like other people weren't in with a chance, really. The people that were doing that I did notice, and other people noticed as well, it's not just me, The thing is, they were also sending out lots of patterns to others, which is fine. It would have been a bit unfair if they hadn't been sending out patterns, but they'd been claiming lots for themselves. They had been, so that was fine. But it still just felt like some people were claiming so many so quickly that a lot of people were feeling a bit left out or unable to get one, a bit demoralised. So I was feeling like that, but then I feel like my luck changed. I just so happened to be online one day on Instagram looking at the hashtag when a lady uploaded 2 patterns, and one of them just caught my eye, caught my heart straight away, and it was this one, which is McCall's 7250, and it's just the most gorgeous apron dress pattern. And I mean, look at that, I love it. It's got the pinafore style, which I love. I love the tie fastenings, I love the back, the wrap over back, the big patch pockets. I love it. So when I saw this go up, I immediately said, me please. And the person agreed to send it over to me, which was awesome because I believe this came from the USA or maybe even somewhere else. It was definitely worldwide. I'm so grateful that I've been sent this. I absolutely adore it. So then once I had that pattern, I thought, well, yes, I've got one for my 25 that I've sent out, but I was really happy with that pattern. So I thought if I don't get any more, that's fair enough. I'm really happy with what I've got. But then I was on another post on the hashtag and I saw a dress pattern that I really loved, and I quickly commented saying, oh, I would love that. I just missed it. But the lady that was offering the patterns really kindly then sent me a message, and she said, I saw that you missed out on that and you really liked it. How about this or this? I've got these other patterns. Would you like any of these? They're a similar style. What do you think? And I thought that was so kind. It was really thoughtful of her. One of the patterns that she offered was this incredible Butterick dress pattern. So it's Butterick 5657, and as you can see, it's just this beautiful dress, and it's lovely enough from the front, but look at that back detail. Isn't that just incredible? Oh, I'm so happy. I jumped at the chance as soon as she sent me that message. I just thought that is absolutely stunning. I'm a very happy woman. Thank you so much for sending me this. I then spotted another one that I quite liked. It was this one, which is the McCall's M6960. And to be honest, there was one of these that really caught my eye, and it's this one at the bottom because I just loved the back detail of that and the little tie front, and I just thought that would make a really lovely summer top. Yeah. Jumped at the chance of that one, and that one came all the way from America, which is awesome. So those were my 3 patterns, and I was quite satisfied with that. Then I've noticed a few people posted on Instagram a pattern swap wish list, so something they were particularly looking for. And I thought, well, I may as well post out what I was looking for originally and just see if anybody has something lying around that would fit the bill. And what I was looking for were any of the Mimi G patterns. Well, not any of the Mimi G patterns, some specific Mimi G patterns, and I listed those in my post on Instagram, and I just said I would love these patterns. A couple of them aren't available in the UK yet, so I thought, you know, if anybody in the US has them that maybe isn't using them, so I posted that. One person posted saying, I've got one of the patterns, would you like it? And I thought, yes, love it, but unfortunately it was in the larger size range and I needed the smaller size range. And then another person commented and said, I've got a Mimi G pattern, this one, would you like it? And straight away it was one of the ones that I had my eye on. It is this one. So it's a gorgeous pinafore dress or jumpsuit. I just really like it. It's right up my street. Again, my love for the pinafore is real. I just love Mimi G's style. I really love her look, her designs, her patterns, and I'm really happy that I got that one. And you may think I was done, and I was done. But then just randomly a few days later, again, I was just having a look on the hashtag because by this point people were starting to post their makes. So people that had received patterns and then actually made their garments already. So I was, you know, enjoying having a look at those. And then one popped up, another post with some patterns on. and there was a pattern that actually I've had my eye on for a long time and I've never actually gone through and purchased it, but it's one that I really have liked the look of, and I don't know why I've not bought it up to this point. And I thought, well, I did send out a lot of patterns and therefore I thought it was okay to just get one more, and it was the Tilly and the Buttons Bettine. And this was actually posted by somebody who said it's already been cut out in a size 4, and I thought, well, that is my size in Tilly's pattern, so it's kind of meant to be. So I asked for this one and they kindly sent it out, and I'm very happy with that one. Those are my patterns that I received in the pattern swap. As I say, I did send out a lot of patterns, and I really hope that the people that received them enjoy using them, enjoy making them, showing them some love. A lot of the patterns that I put on offer for swaps were patterns that come free with magazines. Often they're just not to my style, and I do subscribe to Love Sewing magazine, and I've subscribed to others in the past, and they're maybe not in my size range, or they're just not my style, and I'd rather share them and have them be used by somebody else rather than them going to waste languishing in my drawer. So I think the pattern swap is a really, really great idea. I know there are lots of prizes on offer this year. As I say, Emma and Alice work really hard behind the scenes, putting it all together, getting the sponsorship, organising all the details of the swap and all of the social media side of things. I think they do an awesome job, so thank you, ladies. Like I said, I wasn't being critical earlier, I just think it was quite ruthless this year, it really was. I've ended up really happy in the end with what I've got. I am really happy. But I know that some people were getting a little bit frustrated, so it might be that there's more guidance next year or what have you. Anyway, it's an awesome challenge. Lots of lovely makes are popping up so far. I've really enjoyed seeing them. Pattern swap 2019. I'm really hoping I can get some of these patterns actually made up before the deadline, because I'd really like to be in with a chance of winning some of the awesome prizes. The ladies got some amazing sponsors on board. There's so many prizes up for grabs that it would be a shame if I missed out on the chance to possibly win one. Thank you, ladies, again for organising. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know down below, did you manage to get any patterns in the pattern swap? Were you happy with what you got? What are you going to be making? And have you made any of those patterns that I have received? See you again soon. Thank you for watching. Happy sewing. Bye. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Nearly forgot that one.